Hello and welcome to Williams TV from France. Now I'm joined today by Francis Stokes, who is an event support technician here at Williams. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Co-host for the evening, and we thought we'd try and find out what goes on a Friday night in the garage. So Friday night is always the longest night for the boys. They have about 8.5 hours, I think it is, until curfew, and they have a lot of stuff to do. Do you know what are they getting up to?
So tonight it is the gearboxes come off from FP1 and 2 today, and then the FP3 gearbox for qualifying and race day is going on, and then also they're running through all the pre-setups and then setting up for qualifying and FP3.
So basically it's all anything that's been tested today, isn't it, coming off the car, and they're just preparing for qualifying in the race, getting the cars into sort of race spec.
Yep, that's correct, yeah.
Checking everything, checking the brakes, the clutches.
Checking brakes, checking also the fuel tank. So today I've been doing
Which is a very important job for you.
Yeah, that's an important
Always
job for
on
me.
fuel.
So yeah, we're doing capacity checks today and running through all the procedures on that. And yeah, so that's what's happening today.
Shall we? I mean, they all look quite busy, but I'm thinking we should have a wander in and find out what some of them are up to.
I think we should.
I'm sure some of them look like they're just waiting for us to pounce on them, because they love being on Williams TV so much.
Just want to find out what you're doing tonight.
Okay, what are you doing? Tell us just what you're doing. How busy is it if you're on a Friday night?
Friday nights are one busy night. Well, not one busy night, it's the busiest night.
The busiest night, yeah. So how much stuff are you doing? You're going to check stuff, you're having to replace stuff?
Yeah, generally check most things, measure all the brakes, measure the clutch, change the gearbox, flush all the oils.
So it's non-stop pretty much?
Yeah, pretty much.
And then try and get done before curfew? Well, within plenty of time with curfew.
You never want to hit it.
Is that like a bit of a race between the two cars?
Not between the two cars, I can't say that.
Between every other team.
A team.
Mikey likes to have at least an hour sit-down lunch on a Friday night.
Well, who doesn't want to sit down lunch? You don't want to rush it like the heroes over there, do we?
Have you eaten already tonight?
Yeah, I don't know, sit down lunch.
Was it a good dinner?
It was pretty good, it's always good.
Have a wander around and see who else we can find. Who else do you want to pounce on? This is great. Look, they all look so scared.
Should we talk to Jack, the front end guy?
Yeah, let's grab Jack.
Jack, can we have a quick word with you of what you're doing this evening? Quickly, a few words.
We've had quite a bit of work on tonight. It's been a bit busy Friday for us. About to fire up though. Nearly the end.
Which is good. Nearing the end, did you say?
Nearing the end, yeah.
That's pretty good at this time, isn't it? We're like nowhere near curfew.
Still a bit to do, but it's going well.
Okay, so fingers crossed you'll be done in plenty of time.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed then.
Should we have a wander over to the other side of the garage and see who we can find? It's amazing how many people run away from you when you've got a camera on them. These guys look like they're sort of fully in engine.
So these guys are most probably about to fire up.
Spec, and yeah, about to fire up the car as well. Look, Jack, very happy there with how things are going. So they're probably maybe a little bit further ahead than the other car at this point in time. We would jump on him, but...
Let's get a word with Paul Olivier. Let's have a quick word with you. How's your Friday night being in the Composites department after FP1 and 2? So what's your evening general work job list and your workload for this evening?
Well, just basically be getting all the floors ready and anything else that needs getting ready for the car. Yeah, it's not been too bad, really. So everything's gone quite steady. So.
Did the drivers just give you much work to do today, or has it been quite steady away?
It's been all right. It's been quite good.
That's good. So all three of them actually in the car today. It could have been a busy Friday, and they've behaved themselves.
It's gone very well. It's gone very well.
Without giving away too many secrets, what makes the difference between a floor that was on today on the car compared to the floor that's going to be on the car tomorrow and qualifying?
I think they're just preferred floors, shall we say?
Nothing you can give away. Secrets.
Preferred floors. Why? Who knows? So yeah, preferred floors.
That's the way we like it.
So yeah.
Have you got a lot more to do tonight, or are you nearly done?
Not too bad, just some fine tuning here and there, and then yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. So.
Well, everyone seems,
fingers crossed, everything goes smooth.
Cool. Well, everyone's looking fairly relaxed in the garage.
Thank you.
You can hear the guys already starting to fire up. After they've done that, they've got a bit more setup work, but hopefully should be done within a few hours of curfew.
I hope so.
But one good thing they've done for us is actually switch the music off. Who normally gets to pick the playlist in there? Some good tunes that come out.
So the speaker sits on the right side of the garage, which is Ben Howard. So usually his phone goes on, but sometimes it is Mikey's and whoever gets there first, really.
And there's a good mix of tunes that come out.
Yeah,
there's
sometimes the 80s, the banging 90s, discotheque, as we like to call it over here in the Europeans.
Keeps everybody happy on a Friday night, doesn't it?
Yeah, it keeps the morale high. That's the main thing. I think morale and it keeps the momentum going really, because it's such a fast-paced day that you want to keep it going until the end, because if the moment you slack off, that's where I think you hit the boulders and you hit on the back foot where you can't get past that, because you just had like a lull sort of thing. So that's why you need to keep the morale going, keep the momentum going.
Keep everyone's spirits
yeah,
up.
Keep the team high.
Keep everything moving, and hopefully we'll be done in plenty of time, get home, and everyone will have plenty of sleep ahead of Saturday, which is another busy day.
Another busy day, and fingers crossed we can climb the rankings. So
have you got a lot more to do tonight?
So we just got to wait for fire up on my car, and then got to wait for
And your car's which car?
My car is number 88, which is Robert Kubica's car. We just got to wait for all clear on the gearbox, engine runs and everything, and then I'm going to tip and drain, and then put it to bed.
Which is what we all want to hear, and we want to see in plenty of time. So we will let you get back to it. I say everything does look quite calm, so hopefully they're in for a smooth night. We haven't had too much of a difficult day. So hope you find it a bit interesting having a look at what actually goes on a Friday night, and thanks for joining us here in France, and thank you for joining us as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.